This is the story of Kevin, a young boy who is afraid of his shadow. It was not strange for his father in the beginning, because anything that kids find out for the first time, they are scared of. They get scared or they get excited. Mostly scared because that is new to them. The same thing happened with Kevin. When he found out while standing under a lampshade that there is something black behind him, which is much, much taller than himself. He was scared, and he was scared even more when he found out that it follows him. So his father told him that it's nothing but a shadow, and that's common. That's his reflection. And whenever he's in the sun or in the light, it will reflect. So he need not be scared of it. So Kevin and his father used to live in a ranch, farming, taking care of the sheep, horse, and all that. The place was quite silent. There was no noise except for the owls or dogs or coyotes sometimes. And finally, one night, Kevin comes to his father in his library with the same complaint. He has been telling his father for so many nights. And when his father finds out that Kevin has taken his shadow too seriously, he tries to console him. But this time, Kevin has something more to say. He tells his father that it is not just his shadow he's scared of. He's scared of what the shadow does or what it is capable of doing. This catches the attention of Kevin's father, and he listens to him. So Kevin tells him that as the clock strikes midnight, he sees a figure just ahead of a man. It is a skull. It doesn't have skin, it doesn't have flesh, but there is a mustache and some beard, and a huge, black, shiny spider on his head. His eyes, I think, cannot be shut. That's why he keeps staring at me and grins all the time. And the strange thing is, his grinning cannot be heard. He just stands there in the corner, staring at me and grinning at me in silence. And then follows my shadow, where it plays a game with me. It takes different shapes. It tries to scare me as a puppet. Then it takes the shape of a dinosaur or some lizard or something. So this game of light and shadow goes on and on and on. Finally, a hand reaches my neck and it tries to choke me. So I cannot sleep alone anymore. I cannot sleep. I cannot be in peace. So he asks his father to help him. His father takes him to his bedroom and tucks him in to the bed and tells him that just give him some time so that he goes outside checks the doors, windows, and switches on the lights, and comes back to him. And tonight they'll sleep together. But Kevin is quite hesitant. He stops his father and he tells him not to go outside of the bedroom. His father understands the fear of the boy, but he has to go, lock the doors, windows, and switch off the lights. No matter what Kevin says, no matter how much he requests, Kevin's father goes out of the bedroom, and it takes him a couple of minutes. When he comes back into the room, Kevin is not there in his bed. His father looks for him everywhere. In the meanwhile, the door of the bedroom closes shut behind him. Still, Kevin is nowhere to be found. And as he turns around to see what just happened, a dark shadow is upon him. It is trying to engulf him, just like a spider is going to weave its web around its victim. And that's what happens exactly. It pounces on him, devours him slowly. As Kevin's father is being devoured, he remembers each and every word of his son about the shadow. But it was too late. Everything is gone. Everyone is gone. Kevin's father. All that is remaining now is a dark corner from which appears the man whose face looks like a skull. Staring eyes, grinning mouth, mustache, some beard, and a huge black shiny spider on his head.